Hi, this is JR. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, I hope you subscribe. And today I'm going to be debunking one of the biggest myths and misconceptions in the Elvis world. This is the belief that Elvis's autopsy report is going to be released 50 years after his death in 2027. Well, this is all fake news. I'm going to explain to you the exact 2 reasons why it's going to be locked up forever. So keep watching the video and we can put this theory to rest once and for all. Let's first look at what is in the public domain, because a lot of people are under the impression that Elvis's autopsy is already out there, but it's not the autopsy. What is in the public domain is a 2-page medical examiner's report. Now, when Elvis passed away on August the 16th, 1977, an autopsy was conducted that same day, and it was supervised by Dr. Jerry Francisco. And Dr. Francisco is the one that announced later that evening that Elvis had passed away from cardiac arrhythmia. This means it was a sudden and massive heart attack which felled the king. And also Dr. Francisco said in the statement several cardiovascular diseases were present. On 20th of October 1977, Dr. Francisco signed and submitted a 2-page medical examiner's report, and this is a public record and it's in the public domain today. And like I said before, this is not the autopsy report, and it's also not the death certificate. It's just a medical examiner's report. It's easy to see a copy of this. Go into Google and you'll notice that the cause of death was HCVD, which is hypertensive cardiovascular disease, associated with ASHD, which is arteriosclerotic heart disease. Elvis's cause of death is listed as natural, and as you're going to see, that's part of the reason why Elvis's full autopsy report is locked up forever. So let's get on to the full autopsy report now, and the 2 reasons why it's not a public document. It will never be a public document. The first reason is that Elvis's father requested the autopsy. It was Vernon Presley who signed the permission for autopsy form on August the 16th, 1977, which of course was the day of Elvis's death. Because it was Vernon that requested the autopsy, the document didn't come under the jurisdiction of the medical examiner. If, on the other hand, Elvis's autopsy was requested by a district attorney, then it would have become a public document. But because it was requested by Elvis's father, it's a private family document. Because Elvis died alone and unattended, Francisco argued that an autopsy was necessary because it was an inexplicable death. And Francisco also argued that because the prosecutor hadn't ordered the autopsy, that it was protected forever by state confidentiality rules. So that's the first reason, that because Elvis's father ordered the autopsy, it's forever a private family document. And the second reason is, once Francisco reached his conclusion that Elvis died from a heart attack, Elvis's death was ruled natural causes, and control of the autopsy report then fell to the family. So do you remember earlier in the video I told you on the 2-page medical examiner's report it said natural causes? That's the second important reason why the autopsy is going to be locked up forever. So whenever you see these headlines cropping up from time to time, the Elvis's autopsy is going to come out in 2027, because that will be 50 years after he died. That's all nonsense. Don't believe it. It's a private document. It's always been private, and it always will be private, because Elvis's father ordered the autopsy and Elvis's death was ruled natural causes. But what might be made public in 2027 is the death certificate, because according to Tennessee law, the death certificate will cease to be a private record 50 years after Elvis's death. But as for the full autopsy report, it's going to be locked up and kept private in the hands of the family forever. So thank you for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. Please share it with your friends and let me know in the comments. I want to know what you think. Is it a good thing that Elvis's autopsy is going to remain locked up forever? Or do you think it should be a public record? If it was public, do you think it would put an end to all the endless speculation and conspiracy theories? Do you think there was a cover-up in Elvis's death? So drop me a comment and I will reply to you. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Channel memberships are open. You get access to exclusive videos, behind the scenes videos, closer ways to interact with me, and you can check my merchandise under the video as well. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye for now.